Hello beautiful people. This is your weekly reading for July 15th through 21st. I hope you're doing amazing. So there's not really much going on in the way of astrology this week. The one thing that has been constant throughout the whole month is the retrogrades. We have Neptune, Saturn, Pluto, Chiron, and the North Node. Just a brief rundown. Neptune is this is what I'm feeling from each of these, or what's happening with each of these this week. So Neptune is about your desires and what it is that you want. You're setting your personal limits, what it is that you can and cannot deal with. Saturn is getting rid of old habits and old people, which you've already done, and now you're just in that restructuring phase. Pluto is about things coming back into your being, people, situations, to figure out like to ultimately get rid of things. So things that you haven't quite cycled out, or open chapters, I would say, are going to come back to be revisited. North Node talks about your life direction. So there are going to be lots of surprises, especially from last week. I feel like you're shifting through these things, okay, and you're coming into your life plan and how things are going to play out from here on. So you have Chiron in retrograde, and Chiron deals with old issues, maybe childhood issues, issues about your personality that you never truly faced. You're truly facing them, okay? Probably this whole month, but this week is it's intertwined a little in this week, not as much I feel as in other weeks. Also, you have the sun in Cancer, so this is a time where your emotions are running deep, you're sensitive. Any moon energy, which there isn't any this week, is amplified. So you are taking a lot of risks when it comes to your emotion, or you're not because you're so sensitive due to Cancer being in the sun, okay? So like I said, I do see someone coming back, or you're dealing with someone coming back into your life this week. So this is a time to deal with any open chapters that haven't quite been closed yet. Yeah, this is a week that is going to have a lot of confusion in it as well, and you're trying to figure out what direction you truly want to go in and what direction is going to last you through, you know, especially with the North Node here. You're like, these are life decisions that I want to make for myself. And there is going to be a little bit confusion until it comes back around and gets resolved, because I feel like it will. It just needs time to come back around. So 7, 13, 17, 7 and 1 is 8. 8 is abundance. So it's just about getting through whatever you got to get through, and then there will be abundance this week. So you're setting yourself up for growth, for power, for prosperity, as they say. Okay, so here's your weekly reading. Hello earth signs, this is your weekly reading for July 15th through 21st. I hope you're doing amazing. So we're going to jump right in, and first I'm going to start with Taurus. So Spirit, what do you have for Taurus? What would you like for them to know for July 15th through 21st? Sorry, I'm trying to scoot my chair back so the table don't wiggle. Okay. So let's see what we have for you, Taurus. Ooh. 10 of Wands. The Hangman. The 8 of Wands in reverse. The 6 of Pentacles. The 5 of Wands in reverse. And the 8 of Swords. On the bottom, we have the Six of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. All right, Tauruses. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius right off the bat, okay? But what I see is you want to move forward, maybe with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? You may be feeling stuck, like you don't know where to go or you don't know what to do, okay? So with the Six of Swords, you have a journey. You're on a journey through life, okay? You've learned some lessons. You have had some things happen, and now you're moving forward, okay? You just got through something that was hard. That's what that means to me. Okay, after being stuck, you got yourself free and you're moving. You're moving, Taurus, okay? So, like I said, I do see burdens here with the Ten of Wands, most definitely. You gave all that you could. That's what I see here, okay? If you were stuck in a financial situation or in a home that you didn't want to be in, I see someone giving you opportunity to leave that situation, all right? So now I feel like you stayed. I feel like you stayed in that burden, or you stayed in that responsibility as much as you could, learning the lessons, learning the situation, learning what it is that you needed to learn, okay? And instead of fighting, and instead of creating conflict, I feel like you started to go with the flow, okay? Like, go with the flow of what was supposed to be taught to you, okay? I feel like you didn't mouth off. You didn't put in any action that didn't need to be put in, okay? But I do see that you are stuck in your own thoughts, okay? Or if you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, like I said before, I feel like they're trapped, okay? Because you're not talking to them, or you're not discussing with them how you feel. What is the purpose? If you're dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, I see them being quite the burden, okay? And you're tired of having that conflict, so you're giving them some space as well. All right, Taurus? So I see the Four of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So with the Four of Cups, it either means that there is a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that isn't really paying you any attention, okay? And you would like them to. You're just waiting for them to come around. Or, like I said, that Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius is really trying to get you to talk. Is really trying to get you to see. It's like they're trying to push you on their side, okay? By giving you, quote unquote, the truths. Alright? But I don't feel like you care, okay? Because there may be a Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces that you're waiting on, okay? I also see that whoever this person is, they're trying to... I feel like they're trying to butter you up, okay? But I feel like you've already made your decision to move forward to someone new, to something new, to something different, okay? So let's see what your oracle cards is going to be, or card is going to be, Taurus. Progress. You are moving forward, like I said before, like this horse. You are charging through, okay? You're taking control of your life, your decisions, your victory, and what victory means for you, and you're moving forward. I mean, there's nothing much to say there, is it? Okay, so next we have Virgo. Spirit, what do you have for Virgo for July 15th through 21st? What would you like for them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of for July 15th through 21st? Alright, so your first card, Virgo, is the Eight of Cups. The King of Cups in reverse. The Ten of Wands in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. And the Temperance. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands and the Death card. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You don't have to be. But what I see is you are going through some endings. Why do I feel like you may be a little, like the sadness is looming? I don't feel like it is controlling your emotions or your life though, because you're pushing through. You know that there is more to life than dealing with this ending or dealing with things that you don't have to deal with. And I feel like you're just being smart, moving forward. Okay, Virgos, doing what makes you happy, and that's what you're learning this week. That's what you're doing. You're moving forward. There's an ending. Something needs to end. You could be changing inside of yourself as well, okay, and just moving forward. So like I said, I do see you leaving something behind. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, and I see you leaving behind because you were not happy. You were not happy there. Okay, so what's the use of holding on if you're just not happy? That doesn't make any sense. And this week you are moving forward. You're restoring yourself. You're accepting that things, you're accepting what you have. Okay, that's what I hear. You're accepting what you have. Something was difficult. Maybe you weren't making enough money. It may have something to do with work or career. But like I said, you're accepting what you have, okay? If there is a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in your midst, I feel like they are agitated or not really paying you any attention, or they could be kind of manipulating as well. But you've definitely moved away from that person because of that. But because they're before the 8 of Cups, it means that you still think about them every once in a while, okay? They're still looming. They're still there, okay? Now, the 10 of Wands means that it's a burden. It's a burden that you do think about this. Like, you wish that you just didn't think about it anymore, but it does come up to you, for you. You are going to learn how to accept situations. You are going to learn how to accept something that you have walked away from. This could be work. This could be anything. Something that you walked away from because it just wasn't going to be 100% fulfilling to you. Okay? And this could be a burden, thinking that you didn't make the right decision, or thinking that you may have done too much. Okay, but I feel like you're going to learn how to move on. This is a really good week. Like, you're putting it into something and you're learning that there's more to life than just this ending or just something you had to let go. So it definitely could have been something with a job, or it could have been a Capricorn, another Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn with the Page of Pentacles. A money situation, it could have been as well. But it looks like there was an opportunity for something secure, an opportunity for something new. Okay, but I feel like you decided to move forward. You decided to move on. Definitely with these two, you accepted that it wasn't for you. Okay, and then you decided to move on, even though you may deal with the burdens mentally, because that's what you do. Okay, yep, you separated from it most definitely. Okay, but you're learning how to accept it. You're learning how to move on. So let's see what your oracle card is going to be, Virgos. Gratitude. How beautiful. Remember when I said you were being thankful for, or learning how to accept what you have? You're definitely learning how to be gracious for what it is that you have in life, and the gratitude that you have for the things that you possess. Okay, instead of worrying about everything else that's going on around you, you're definitely focusing more on being happy, being gracious. I heard being more like Jesus. I don't know what that's about, but you know, being more humble. Okay, not that you aren't, because we all know that you are, but you're just being more accepting of the situation and the people, you know, with the people that you're dealing with, I guess, you know. Okay, so next we have Capricorn. Okay, so Spirit, what do you have for Capricorn for the week of July 15th through 21st? What would you like for them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of? Okay, Capricorn. So we have the Page of Wands in reverse. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. We have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Four of Cups. On the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess and the Seven of Wands. Wow. I don't know why this feels very strong to me. And this is what I'm getting. I'm feeling woozy, okay? So to me, it feels like it's something that's going to happen today, this week, that's going to surprise you, Capricorn, okay? So the High Priestess is about being open, okay? Being very perceptive and being intuitive this week, okay? Why? Because you're going to have to stand up for yourself so you can get the things that you want this week, okay? So you're going to have to pay attention so you don't miss the opportunity. That's what I'm getting for that, okay? You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, I'm hearing, and Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, okay? So I do see an air sign in here too for some of you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, but mostly it's water and fire, okay? So I do see that there is a younger fire sign, possibly someone that acts like a teenager. They like to come in and out. They like to do what they want to do. You may be dealing with them, okay? So what I see is they're being very all over the place about what it is that they want from you, okay? But they are coming in. They are coming in, but their conversation and what they want is kind of sparse, you know. It's neither here nor there. That's what I'm feeling from it, okay? But you, I feel like you want truth. I don't feel like they're lying to you. I just feel like you're being very perceptive. You're seeing what's going on, and you'll only accept the truth, okay? You're not around beating around the bush this week and, you know, playing coy and all that. You want things to come out the way that they need to come out. So I see you doing less talking and letting other people do more talking to see what's going on, for sure, okay? Now those of you dealing with Cancer, Scorpios, and Pisces, I do see them coming in, okay? It's interesting because I still feel like they're missing the offer. They're still not seeing what is being gave. It's interesting because I don't think that they see that you're accepting an offer, because I feel like the offer is coming to you, and that's why it's so important for you to perceive what is being offered to you. But I don't think that you notice it. It's either you or them. This could go vice versa. This is just energy, okay? Because you're kind of out of touch because of this fire energy that's going on here. So I see the Sun in reverse and the Two of Swords, right? So like I said, I feel like you are very confused about what's going on with the actual offer that you want, because you're so focused on trying to figure out what this is about, okay? It's like this fire energy, this person that's coming in and out, you don't know exactly what they want. You know, it was like a sense of no communication, no action, no nothing, and then back in again, okay? So it's like you're trying to decipher that and not really give as much energy to it, but it's really cutting you off from the offer that you're going to get. So that's why it's important for you to be perceptive, because you don't want to miss, Capricorn, okay? So you are going to get an offer here, and I do see you being confused about who you should choose, which is interesting. And be careful about not missing out. So there's an issue with access here, so be careful about excessively not paying attention, or excessively being in a mental space where you are trying to decipher what is happening around you, okay? That you don't take the offers, all right? So let's see. Relaxation. This means allowing yourself to do nothing, and that's what I feel like you're doing. I feel like you're holding back for once in your life. You know what I just heard? For once in my life, I have someone who needs me. Okay, but what that means to me is I just feel like for once you get to relax. You're always the one that has to put the energy in. You're always the one that have to do things, and now all of a sudden all this stuff is coming to you and you're like, you know, you don't know how to handle it, so it's like you immediately shut off. And this is just a reminder to relax. Let things happen. Let things do what it do. Okay? Right? Open yourself up so you're able to fight and you're able to get what it is that you want. Make sure your intuition is up to par, which, you know, keep it open. All right? So thank you so much for listening. I will see you next week. I love you very much. Love and light. Bye-bye.